Hello, my name is William Bradshaw, and this presentation is a brief look into how you can apply the problem-solving approach to basic website design. The 5 stages of problem-solving approach, or PSA for short, is used when designing a website. The designer must develop a plan, do some research, create a draft, review their work, and then distribute their website. When developing a plan, you must first get a basic outline of what you're trying to accomplish. You can design a basic outline of how you want your website to look. The main issue I was trying to plan was how to design the navigation bar and the different menus. The second stage of the PSA is research, where you gather the facts and information on your subject matter. Once you have the research, you put together the facts to fit within your outline. This is the third stage of the PSA, or the drafting stage. During the drafting stage, I was able to complete the menu bar and have the different subpages that I wanted. Once you have a draft of the info, share it with peers and other interested parties to gather feedback. With this feedback, you enter the fourth stage, or the review process. Use the feedback to edit and revise your website in order to fit the needs of your viewers. Once you are satisfied with your final project, it comes time to distribute. There are many free domain platforms such as WordPress or Weebly if you don't want to go pay for a domain name. When designing a website for this class, I incorporated the PSA into my design for a website for eco-operations. This is a screenshot of my final project of the website that I published on WordPress. I incorporated the feedback that I got after posting in a discussion board for our class website in order to meet all the criteria in an aesthetically pleasing way. I'd say that my website was a success in the way that it effectively delivered the necessary information without overloading the viewer while still being a well-designed website. I used the feedback from my peers that I didn't have the right headings on my navigation bar, so I had to revise them and make them fit the criteria. I also got opinions from them on how to make the website more user-friendly. I added in different visual cues to show the products we use, as well as cut back on the wordage so that I didn't overload and have a large, daunting text box everywhere. As you can see, I have only the necessary information for each of our products accompanied by a picture of each of them in use. This project helped me learn as a writer as well as a designer because it taught me not to rely on my words when designing a website and to let the images and words complement each other rather than compete with each other. I also learned that when you are writing or designing anything, a second opinion never hurt anybody. It can always help to have a second pair of eyes look over what you have done in order to spot what you may have missed and never noticed. I also learned more about effective communication through website design. I learned that the main focus and also the main complaint of users is the ease of access and user-friendly designs. To deal with this, I chose to have a simple layout that wasn't too flashy or difficult for navigation of even the most untech-savvy people. I decided to use the fewest possible components to get a clear message across without distracting the viewer. This project has taught me a lot when it comes to design for communication. The main points that I learned were to follow the 5 steps of the PSA to complete an effective product. Also, the main purpose of design is the person using it. So whatever you're designing needs to be designed with the user in mind. And the number one thing that I learned is to incorporate feedback. The feedback you get can take your website from a good website to a great one. Thank you for viewing my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed my website.